Friends, we are live in our Facebook group, I believe. I'm going to go check. Shelly, you're talking, but nothing is coming out. Oh, God, that's so funny. Okay, check my Queen Bees group. Yes. I think we're live. Okay, yeah, and I can hear myself. Okay, so exciting. So we've got about just a couple minutes, about 4 minutes before I get started. Don't laugh at me, Shelly. All right. Y'all, I'm totally sitting in my windowsill. We're not going to have one of these when we move to our new house. So I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. But we are going to have a fireplace. So I will be enjoying that. Super exciting. Okay. Let's pop this out. Yeah. All right. Hey, friends. Lindsay, I can't hear you, girl. Still can't hear you, girl. I don't know what's happening. I got my oh, there
Can
you
Shelly
are.
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Maybe I have my computer muted. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Okay, my friends. We just got about 3 minutes, then we'll be like booming it. Y'all know I like to start a little early, so I might start a little early. Yes. Did y'all hear that stack of papers? That's my training tonight, so I hope y'all are ready. Make sure you have your notebook and a pen. Your notebook and a pen, because we're going to have some work tonight. It's going to be so fun. Y'all are going to love it. So, let me go back to my paper. So, y'all, I mailed them out like Monday early, but y'all know how Christmas is with the post office. So, you may get them tomorrow. But we're going to go over the questions tonight. And I just want y'all to do it before the end of the week. Okay, I don't want it to go past Saturday. So what I'm going to do is this is the paper, okay? You're going to get it in the mail. It's seriously super cute, okay? So when you get your paper in the mail and you fill it out, I just want you can scan it, you can snap a picture, whatever. I want you to email it to me. Everybody who emails it to me will get a prize, okay, just for doing it, because I understand, like, sometimes, once we get off this meeting, half the stuff we talked about just kind of goes out the door and it doesn't get worked on. So that's why I'm going to reward you for doing it, okay? Cheese. Okay. I don't know what happened to Lindsay. I don't know what happened. I'm starving, y'all. Oh, here she's coming back. She's coming back. All right, my friends. So now we're going to start with our announcements, everybody. What?
Say what?
What happened?
I said, sorry, my computer died.
Oh. Well, hey, girl. Welcome back, honey. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to share, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. We're gonna add this. Oh, hello, friends. Share screen. Basic. There you are. Okay. Are y'all ready? We're going to go ahead and get started with some announcements. So I hope you got your notebooks, because I have some important dates that I want y'all to write down, okay? So first things first is we have our tax training on Tuesday next week. Same time, same Zoom. Everything is the same. Here's what I wanted to really remind you guys. For one, I'm going to be training on how I organize my taxes and what I do for my tax preparation. But you guys, I'm not a CPA, okay? Like, I'm not like the ultimate expert. And I don't know laws for specific states. But I will be here to share with you what I do with my taxes and what my CPA has shared with me. We have like almost 60 girls in our unit. Okay, that's a lot of women. So I'm not going to be going over this a basquillion times for every single person. So like, if you want to know how I do my taxes, you got to be on the training. Okay. Gots to be on the training. After that, like, I'm not going over it. I can't stand to talk about training on taxes anyway, but I do it because I understand y'all need it. So we're going to go over it. And I'm going to share what I do, but I don't want y'all to feel like, oh my gosh. So if you have questions, please write them down. What I'm thinking about doing is just going over everything and then answering questions at the end. Because a lot of times I'll answer all your questions during the training. Okay. So next thing we got going on. So that's next Tuesday. Okay. I want you to write down Saturday, January 2nd on your calendar. Okay. Saturday, January 2nd from 10:30 till 4:30 Central Time. Okay. Pretty sure they're an hour behind us. So that would make this 11:30 to 5:30 for us in Eastern Time. Okay. So I don't know if y'all know who Pamela Waldrop Shaw is. Most of y'all probably don't because none of y'all went to seminar. But let me just tell you, she's the bomb diggity. Okay. If you ever wanted a woman who was full of Jesus and just like inspirational, can shoot out like answers like that, she's like, she's my aspiration in life. Okay. All right. So when I seen that she was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, our whole unit has to be a part of it. And also, Tammy Craig is freaking amazing. Also, I've met her in person and like hugged her. I have pictures with her. So she's freaking amazing too. So y'all, this is going to be super awesome. And guess what? It's free. Okay. It's all virtual. January 2nd is a Saturday. I might, okay, depending. I know we close on the 30th. Depending on what my life looks like on the 2nd, I might have it to where y'all can come over at the house and watch this together. Okay. Hopefully. We'll see. I got to make sure my internet is transferred over there. But so this is just going to be like humongous training. They're going to be doing gift card giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. It's totally free. All you have to do is make sure you're on that Facebook group. Okay. Facebook group. And I tried to invite most of everybody, but like I said, we got 60 people. So sometimes I miss stuff. So just make sure that you click the link on our Voxer group. All right. Now on January 5th, we are going to be doing a New Year's party at my new house and all of y'all are invited. It is going to be $10. I'm going to be like cooking. I think it was Carrie and Lindsay and Shelly. Y'all were at Holly's Christmas party thingy-majig. There was like this little soup/dip stuff. I'm making that. Okay. I'm going to make that. Yeah. I got the recipe. There's going to be a juice, like a juice fountain. I have a fountain. So that's going to be super cute. There's going to be dessert. There's going to be snacks. And we're all wearing our pajamas and fuzzy socks because I love fuzzy socks. They make me happy. But the $10 just helps to pay for your food. Okay. And bring a notebook and pen. Also, I ask that you guys bring a $5 gift. Just go find some stuff that you love and put it in a gift bag or whatever. We're going to do like a fun gift exchange. It's going to be super, super, super fun. So that's on January 5th from 4 to 7 at my house. Okay. The address and everything's on there. Okay. So January Jumpstart is Friday and Saturday, January 22nd and 23rd. Okay. I think we've got 6 or 7 already. Here we go. We got Shelly, Carrie, myself, Brandy, Lindsay, and Summer already registered for January Jumpstart. So yay! Our goal is to have 10 girls there. So I'm looking for 4 more. Okay. 4 more. So this is an event with Holly Lowe herself. Okay. And she has invited Kristen Myers, which is also another national sales director, to come and train us. It's going to be in Walhalla, which is, it's pretty local. Like it's like what, an hour and a half away from here. Like it's not super far. So you can totally drive both days. It is $35. That includes your lunch for the day, and it's for both days. So you're good. So just $35. And she literally only has like probably 10 spots or less left. Okay. So I want to encourage you to please, please, please go register if you haven't already. You'll just go to hollylowe.com/events and click on January Jumpstart. Okay. All right. So our unit goals, you guys, I'm so incredibly proud of us. We're doing so good. December is a wild month, right, with Christmas, but it only becomes wild if you let it. So I'm super excited. We're almost done with our wholesale goal. Agreements are always kind of slow during December, but that's okay. I'm not upset about it. And our Spark Achievers, we have 2 so far, and I just got a feeling we're for sure going to finish 8. So I'm excited. So congratulations, y'all. All right. And don't forget, your 600 wholesale order gets you your amazing necklace. And y'all, this thing is so cute. I mean, it's super cute. Okay. And then these are our wholesale prices for the month. If you do 1,000, you get your bag. If you do 800, you get a Cadillac tumbler. Hey, hey. 600 gets you this little zipper case. And then 300 will get you some boss pins. Okay. All right. So I have not updated these since the last time I did. So, but I'm pretty sure these may be like exactly right. I'm not sure, but they probably are. So Brandy is only 47 away from her. So woo woo. And Carrie is 70. Shelly 233. Cindy 283. Andrea is 124. Are you kidding me? Katie 374, Fran 374, Morgan 374. That must be a lucky number or something. Turbo is trying to, y'all see him? He's like right there on the couch. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I was like, that is too small of a crevice for you to get through. Okay, brother. Anyways, Summer is 312 and Nicole is 373. So I just got a feeling we're for sure going to at least hit 8. I just got a feeling. Okay. So I'm excited for you guys. Congratulations. And Roseanne already finishing hers. Woo! Go girl. Okay. This is our consistency necklace. So what this means is that since you joined, or since if you've been in since July, you have at least done your 600 every month. Okay. So that's what this is till December, July through December. So I'm done with mine, and these fabulous women are on target to finish theirs. So once they finish their 600 this month, they earn it. It's done. So that's exciting. So we got Brandy and Carrie and Lindsay. So I know you guys can do it. Don't you dare quit. You got to finish it. Got to finish it. I mean, that necklace is so stinking cute. Okay. All right. So I am doing a promo from December 16th through the 31st. If you order 225, every time you order 225, you get a gift. Okay. It's just random gifts out of my gift box. I don't know if y'all know, but I give really good gifts. Okay. So, Brandy, you're almost close to getting 2. Like you're at like 360 something, and once you hit 450, that's 2. Okay. So Katie finished hers and Fran finished hers. So I'm excited to see who else wins some prizes from me. So that'll be good. Y'all have till the end of the month. And y'all, I just figured out today, like literally today, that we have 31 days in December, not 30. And so I'm like so excited. Okay. Y'all just don't know. That one extra day, honey, a girl can get a lot of things done in a day. Okay. And then I just wanted to share this again. The Kiss Me kits, I think they're so stinking cute. So I found some fun stuff to go in there today. So that's exciting. Okay, so this is the page that I will be uploading onto the Facebook group. This is what we're going to go over tonight, but this is also coming in the mail to all of y'all. Okay, so y'all be on the lookout. All right, so here we go. All right, y'all can see me. Y'all can still hear me. We doing good? All right, all right. Can somebody go check Facebook real quick? Actually, I got it. Just make sure that y'all can hear me and see me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. So, I have this cute little story that I wanted. Well, it's not really a story. It's just kind of my thoughts. I just kind of wrote my thoughts out, you know. So, we're getting ready to finish the holidays, right? Okay, so I was literally at Walmart 30 minutes ago. It's a little crazy out there. Okay, I'm just saying, try to do your grocery shopping like ahead of time, not today. Okay, I'm just saying, because I went to get everything that I needed for, you know, Christmas dinner, whatever I'm responsible for fixing, and it gave me a little twitch because I was like, I literally got in line. Okay, got in line like 5:05. Okay, so I'm really thinking, you know, 10, 15 minutes. No, honey. Nope. All I'm saying is don't do it when you got something to do within an hour. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Anyways, so have you ever noticed how excited kids get because they think Santa's coming? Okay, my daughter, her secret, she's had a secret for about a month. Santa Claus is coming. That's her secret, okay? So if you ask her what the secret is, she'll come whisper it in your ear, Santa Claus is coming. Okay, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. But she's excited. She don't even know who Santa is, except for some big man in a red suit, you know? Like, that's all she knows. She don't know that he brings presents, like none of that. She has no idea, but she's excited, okay? She's not even 2, but she's excited. Your little kitty is excited for Santa, okay? Excited. So, have y'all ever seen children the night before Christmas? They're like, I can't sleep. Santa's coming. Okay, it's the cutest thing ever. Have you ever thought about why that is? Kids have never been told that Santa wasn't real, right? Okay, the people who like really believe, they never question it. Okay, they never question it. So, why do they do that? Because they believe, they believe, right? They believe he is real. They know he's bringing gifts by the morning. They know that. Prizes are coming, okay? So, but once they realize that Santa isn't real, most of the time it's because someone told them he wasn't real. True? Like, that's when it's over, right? And so they stop believing. You guys, when you think about your business and your goals and your belief in what you can do, the only reason you quit believing in yourself is either because somebody told you you couldn't or you told you you couldn't. Yes? True. So your mind is the same way. We believe we can't do something most likely because someone a long time ago said we couldn't. When I think about this, I want to think about, you know, like when I was growing up, my mom is like super like, you can do anything you put your mind to, okay? But there are some skeptics in my family. Would you agree? I got some skeptics. Y'all got some skeptics? I do. Okay. They're always like, I remember when I first signed up to do Mary Kay, like even my Nana still talks about it. She was at the house on the day I picked up my car and said, I just still can't believe this is what you're doing. Okay. Because they are skeptics. They have been told for X amount of time that, you know, that might be a pyramid scheme or, you know, this is just a phase or all this crap. That's what I call it, crap. Okay. So sometimes we have to retrain our brain into believing in ourselves just as much as kids believe in Santa. Sometimes you have to retrain yourself to start believing in yourself. Okay? Y'all, our mind is the most powerful, yes, I am. Our mind is our most powerful thing ever. Like, did you know that your entire body will not work if you don't have a brain? Your entire body. Did you know that your speech goes away if you don't have a brain? Your brain tells your body to breathe. Your brain tells your heart to pump. Your brain does all this stuff, right? It's the central. I mean, it's very important, okay? So I'm not no brain surgeon or anything, but I know you got to have one of those, all right? But what I do know and what I have studied, you guys, okay? I am not in the medical field, but I have studied and read so many books on how powerful our mind is and our brain, okay? So what I know is that your brain believes what you tell it. It just believes it, okay? It does not believe lies because whatever you tell it, it accepts it as truth, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is that most of the time you believe, no, not most, all the time, you believe what you believe because that's what your brain has accepted as truth. And the problem with your belief system and having belief barriers is because of what you say and what other people say to you. Because so if anybody ever says anything negative around me, my first thing to do is to say, nope, that's not true. Ah! Don't, what? Like I remember telling, I think I've probably done it to Lindsay a bazillion times, but if you say something to me and I'm like, what'd you just say? And she's like, I know what I just said. It's so bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Okay, so that's because you've got to be like, you got to be very careful with what you let inside here. Okay, you got to be real careful. Lindsay said all the time. You got to be so stinking careful because if you let your stinking thinking continue, it is going to ruin your goals. Ruin them. 90% of the people who set New Year's resolutions never follow through on any of their resolutions. 90%. And that is because they never believed they could in the first place. So here's my thought process on all of this. I want you to write down now, okay? Now that we've recognized that we have a problem with the way that we talk and what we believe, obviously there's some issues there. I want you to write down right now, if you changed your stinking thinking, if you protected who you surrounded yourself with, if you had God on your side and anything is possible, scripture says anything, y'all say anything is possible with Christ on your side. Y'all, my favorite scripture right now is, hold on, let me pull it up, share. Can y'all see this? I don't even know if y'all see everything, but this right here, this is important, okay? If you can, said Jesus, everything is possible for one who believes. Mark 9:23. It's on all of my stuff. That's my scripture for the year because I need to be reminded that Jesus said, if you can, wait a minute, everything is possible if you believe, right? I mean, those are Jesus's words. Like, are we going to question Jesus? I'm not. I'm a little scared to do that. Okay. So if anything is possible with Jesus on your side and you have no belief barriers, you believe you can do anything because Jesus is on your side, I want you to write down what you would accomplish in 2021. Write it down. Write it down. This is not on our piece of paper, so write it down. What would you accomplish? And I want you to write 3 things, okay? This could be spiritual. You want 1 for spiritual. You want 1 for personal. And then you want 1 for business, okay? Spiritual, personal, business. What would you accomplish? If you could do anything in the whole freaking world, you could do anything in your business. You could do anything in your spiritual walk with God. I want to know what it would be. Write those things down. And then I'm going to share you what mine are, okay? So okay. My spiritual is that I would spend daily time in my prayer closet. That's doable. Okay. My personal is that I would save 6 months of bills in the savings. And my business is that I would finish Quad Star. Okay, so that's kind of like, it's not really a thing, but it's a thing. It's really called Triple Star, which is where you earn your diamond ring from Court of Sales. You earn your Bumblebee from Court of Sharing. You earn your bar pin for your unit wholesale or production or whatever for the year. And then they've added this new Bumblebee. That's our unit building bee. Yeah, it's just for this year. So quad 4, right? So that's what my goal is, to finish by the end of the seminar year. So that's my 6-month goal. For the entire year of my business, Cadillac. I could throw up a little bit, but with Jesus, anything is possible, okay? Okay, so y'all, I want y'all to unmute one at a time and tell me what, if Jesus is on your side, you can do anything, okay?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So mine for like personal would be lose weight.
Okay.
Have a prayer closet daily time with Jesus, like you said.
Okay.
And become a Mary Kay salesperson.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Okay. Brandy, what you got?
I'm new to this, so it's taken me a while to learn how to mute and unmute. Okay. Personal, I'd like to do better financially. Get myself together. Just do better, come up with a plan. And I don't know what it is, but just come up with a plan.
Okay.
And for business, I need to grow my business for sure, with sales and stuff like that. And then spiritual, I'd like to spend more time praying too. That's what I need to do.
So can I give you a little bit of advice, Brandy, on your list? You need to be,
Absolutely.
And Lindsay too, you got to be specific. So, I mean, really, because if you say, okay, I'm going to grow, well, the truth is how are you going to grow? Like, you almost have to dig a little. Okay. So you got to kind of figure out, well, do I want to grow in sales? Do I want to grow a customer base? Do I want to grow my team? You know what I'm saying? You've got to figure out what your focus is.
Customer base.
Okay.
Because at this point, I don't have, not really. Yeah. I do, but I don't. There's not many.
I got you. So, and then same thing with your finances. If you say, I want to do better, well, exactly what do you mean? I said my specific thing was 6 months of savings, or, 6 months of bills in the savings. So then I could figure out what the number is and how to track it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that's another reason why people don't ever follow through goals. They're not specific enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You kind of got to break it down a
Mhm.
little bit more. So yeah, so just break them down, email them
Okay.
to me, let me know what you decide. Shelly, what you got?
Well, I still have corona. Fingers crossed it's getting over. Yeah, so that's one thing that I am not taking into 2021 with me. So hey, that's a start. So what I put for personal, I want to become debt free.
I need a
I've already
number.
got my list.
Number.
I've got my list of first one, the second to.
Okay,
That
okay, you
list.
broke it down.
So I
Okay.
gotta start. So I got a plan. So I got those numbers. It's just breaking it down to the smaller numbers to the bigger numbers. So it's not so
I know. I feel that.
just like that. So that's my personal. My spiritual is I want a closer connection with God. I want to, like his love language is I went blank, but
Quality time.
yes.
That
that's
was
what
a
it
Nikki
is. So
Smith
that's
quote.
exactly. And I definitely live by that. I don't just call on him when times are hard. I thank him when they're good too. So just having the quality time, I don't have my prayer closet, but having that time with him no matter where I'm at, it's still good to, have. So that brings me to my business. I want to make God my business partner, and I want him to help me grow my sales.
Girl, you're what?
Sales.
Okay, you want to sell more.
I want to sell more because I want to work this business full circle, and it all starts with sales.
I like it. I like it.
I sell it. I like it. If I'm selling it, I'm partying. If I'm partying, I'm meeting new people. If I'm meeting
Okay,
new
so
people,
here's
I
my
can
thing,
talk to them.
Shelly. I want you to figure out what your one specific goal is for your business. You said sell, but is there a number you want to sell every week, every month? Like, I want you to really break it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you broke down the whole, like, your financial stuff, right? So now you've got to break it down. What are you going to be doing in order to accomplish that? You got to have like these eensy, teeny, tiny like list of things that you can do to help you get towards that closer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that way it doesn't seem overwhelming.
Well, if you just say, I just want to sell some product, well, do you want to sell a mascara every week? Or do you want to sell like 400? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have something to really just strive for every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay. And Cindy, are you on? You want to share?
Am here. I think spiritually, I'd like to spend more time connecting with God.
Okay.
My goal would be buying a home or land. I'd be happy with either one. And business-wise, I'd also like to grow my sales and my customer base. I would like to make it so that Mary Kay's kind of taking care of me.
Okay. So once you figure out a number, you know what I'm saying? You just really need a numbers, and then you can back it up with work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So when Lindsay says, I want to be a director, she knows that's 24 girls. You know what I'm saying? So she's got to find 24 girls. So that's, you know what I'm saying? You got to break it down into steps so that you know what to do. And give yourself a deadline. Like, do you want to have 10 customers by the end of this month? 10 by the January? You know what I'm saying? Like, break it down. How many, I want to sell this much a week or find this many new customers a week or whatever your goal is. But you've got to really break it down so that you know what you're working on every week or every month. Because if you don't, like, you're literally just hanging out and then December will roll around super quick. So, you know what I mean? So you don't want to be in June looking like, what have I done in the past 6 months? You know what I mean? Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay. So now that we've gone over that, we talked about our goals and what you want to accomplish. So our unit goal for the year is Cadillac. Lindsay said sales director by Fall Retreat. Okay. Yes. Y'all remember a goal without a deadline is just a dream. A goal without a deadline is just a dream. So you've got to really give yourself spurts of deadlines. Like I said, okay, we're going to be at 50 by December. That was my goal. 50 unit members by December. Okay, because we debuted in April with 24. So I said, and I knew that I'd lose some over time. You know what I'm saying? I had to account for the people who fall off on the T list and how many I needed to build, right? So we're at 57 somewhere. Okay, so we're good. And then my goal is by the end of the seminar year 120. So I've got to, you know what I'm saying? Like I've got to break that down to figure out how many girls do I need to have January, how many girls we need to recruit February, March. You know what I'm saying? So you've got to really kind of break it down for yourself. You know, do you have a 6-month goal? Okay, well, at that 6-month goal, now let's figure out what it's going to take you weekly or monthly to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to have 50 customers by June, well, how many do you need to find each month? You know what I mean? And how many, does that make sense, you guys? And you really, if you broke it down, you could really do 100 by June. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, that's 20 per month. Mary Kay's always, you know, encouraged 30 a month, 30 faces per month. So, okay, y'all, I want to ask you, whose dream is tied to your success? Trash it. Thank you. Whose dream is tied to your success? When I think about who is tied to me, okay, first of all, I want you to understand that my dream for 4 years has been to earn the Equinox, okay, for 4 years. So what came with the Equinox? Well, Mary Kay has always said, once you hit 50, you'll earn an Equinox. That's what Mary Kay says. You hit 50, you'll earn an Equinox. You hit 100, you'll earn a Cadillac. Like, those are the numbers, okay? So my goal was really to find 50. I didn't focus on the car. I wanted to find 50 women that I could change their life. Okay? So my dream was tied to 50 other women. Lindsay's dream is tied to 24 women. Who could she impact, right? My dream is also tied to my husband and my daughter, right? And also, when I think about it, my mom. She's, you know, sometimes her husband, he works in construction, so he doesn't work if it rains. So if it's a super rainy month, are there small end things I could get her to do that's been on my list that I could pay her? My dream, my income is tied to so many people. So I want to know, you know, that goal that you wrote down on your paper for your business. I want to know whose dream is tied to you finishing that goal. How many women could you impact? If your goal was 50 new customers, that's 50 women that you may not help them financially, but you're going to help them build their confidence. And then guess what? Their households, because we hold the temperature in our household. All women hold the temperature. Y'all ever heard the saying, like, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy? That's the dang truth, okay? Because, like, okay, this may be a little much, but it's okay because we're all women. But I started my period for, like, the first time a couple days ago, and y'all understand I haven't had it in, like, 2.5 years, okay? So, like, mama was on a rampage, okay? And Trey said, I'm scared. I'm going to go in there, okay? And I said, okay. He was scared, okay? Because I hold the temperature in the household. If he's terrified, guess what my daughter is too? She's going to hide with daddy. I was like, don't touch me. And then I was like, well, what's wrong with me? I figured it out. Okay. We hold the temperature in our household. So my question is, if your success, if you need to find 50 customers in order to build your business financially, whatever, if you need to find 24 girls on your team to build your business, okay, then those 24 women or those 50 customers, those people are impacted by your doing. Now, also, y'all, I want you to understand that your dream, your goal was not something that you just thought up on your own, but it was a seed that God gave you. Y'all, we don't just think of those things all by ourselves. Okay? To me, in my personal business and my personal life, what I've experienced is that God plants that seed, and then I have to continue to go to that prayer closet to get it watered so that I can go do what He's called me to do. Okay, so your goal is the seed planted by God. You have to water it by going to the prayer closet and then going out and doing your part. Okay, going to the closet gets the water, going to the work gets the growth. Okay, it's literally for real the way it works. So I believe there are girls out there waiting on us to do our part and introduce them to Mary Kay, whether that be to build her confidence or to build her financial life and confidence and everything else we have to offer, sisterhood and love and financial freedom and friendships. Oh my gosh, you guys, friendships. So what do you got to do in order to do all this, right? For one, you got to renew your mind. Let's get back to your belief. What are your values and what are your priorities? This piece of paper is going to help you a whole lot. It's got a New Year pledge on it, which I think is super cute. And it says, I am releasing whatever in the past has caused discouragement or disappointment. I am open to new ideas, activities, and relationships. Each day, I will work with a laser focus on income producing activities. This new year will be filled with optimism, joy, and enthusiasm. This will be my best year ever. Isn't that so cute? That's your affirmation for the new year. That's your affirmation. It's on the piece of paper in the mail. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go through these questions. And once you get your paper, that's when I want you to work on them. Okay. But it says, it's really going to make you kind of think for your 2021 goal. Okay. So what would you like to be your biggest triumph in 2021? What advice would you like to give yourself in 2021? What is the major change you are willing to make to improve your financial results in 2021? What would you be most happy about completing? What major indulgence are you willing to experience? What would you most like to change about yourself? What are you looking forward to learning? What is the biggest risk you are willing to take? What about your work are you most committed to changing and improving? What is an undeveloped talent you are willing to explore? What brings you the most joy? How are you going to have more of that? Who or what, other than yourself, are you most committed to loving and serving? And what one word would you like to have as your theme in 2021? Okay, so it's really going to make you dig. What do you really want to focus on? What do you need to learn? What skill do you need to develop more of? And that one word you would like for your theme to be, this for me, I choose a scripture. Honestly, that's what I do. I pick a scripture. I don't do a word. So that's what I did. So it's up to you. But y'all will get these in the mail, okay? You're also going to go ahead and get your tax packets for next Tuesday. Those are with this same piece of paper, okay? So don't lose that. I'm emailing you another one. So that'll be in your envelopes. I did mail all of that out, okay? So once you get that, you'll be able to really just read through the questions and take your time to answer those. You know what I mean? And really just kind of break down your goal for yourself, okay? You guys, the way we think is crucial. You got to have a pep talk for yourself. You can use your little New Year pledge on there if you need to. But you've got to have some positive thinking. You guys, I want you to think about this for a second. Eyesight is the function of the eyes, right? I mean, duh, right? But vision is the function of the heart. Vision. You guys, I believe that your goals are your vision. And I believe that that vision was planted by God. And I believe that if we don't do the work it takes to finish that goal, that vision, that we're being disobedient. That's my take. Isn't that crazy? But I would never want to meet my maker and him say, "Oh, you were so disobedient." I want him to say, "You good and faithful servant." What are y'all laughing? What is so funny? There's something on my head. Shelly, what are you doing? Something's going on up in here.
We were both making like the same thing at the same time. We were thinking the same thing.
That took a turn.
Anyways, so do what you say. Do what you say and go to work. Y'all, more effort will give you more results. More effort will give you more results. You guys, consistency is key. I'm not telling you to make your calls every single day, but I'm telling you maybe do it 2 to 3 times a week. But do it every single week, you know? Get on the phone and use phone scripts. Y'all, scripts are important. Don't call unless you have scripts. If you don't got scripts, send me an email. I'll email you some, okay? And also do your voicemail and your text. Anything is possible if you believe. Set a goal and work for it. So my last thing is that I have 6 steps to success. Are y'all ready? 6. Okay. Number 1, start your daily quiet time. Start your daily quiet time. Spend that time with Jesus. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. He loves. Cindy, make sure that you email me, okay? Or Voxer me or whatever. God's, his love language is quality time. Imagine, my husband's love language is quality time too, okay? So imagine if I never spent time with my husband. You think we'd still be married? Thank God that he is very, very humble and very, very forgiving. You need to be spending time with God every day. And I don't care if it's because you're driving down the road and you got a 20-minute drive, turn the radio off and have some time with him. Okay? Okay. Number 2, design your day in 30-minute increments the night before. Design your day in 30-minute increments the night before. 30 minutes. Okay, y'all, because I can work. Sometimes it's hard for me to do a solid hour in my business, but I can do 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take 30 minutes and I'm going to tackle this checklist that I got. I got 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I can figure out, I may not figure out a whole hour sometimes, especially like during the holidays, but I can figure out 30-minute increments here and there. Okay. So plan your day the day before and write out, hey, I get off work at 6, which means I'll be home at 6:30. So what can I do from 6:30 to 7? You know what I mean? To get me closer to my goal. Okay. Number 3, create an appointment with yourself. Create an appointment with yourself. In this appointment is your planning time, is your time for yourself, is your time for a hot bath. Like sometimes I make a time for myself, okay? Once a week. Once a week. You have to have an appointment with yourself. And during this time, you are having a checkup from the neck up. A checkup from the neck up means I'm reevaluating what have I been saying? What have I been doing? This appointment needs to be on your calendar and super important, okay? Because if you skip out on this appointment, you are skipping out on everything that you want for 2021. Because sometimes you don't need somebody to build you up. You just need to be accountable with yourself. You don't need a pep talk. You just need to remind yourself, holy moly, what have I been saying to myself? I know I haven't been making my calls this week. So why have I not been making my calls? What have I been thinking about that? Like, it just needs to be 30 minutes to an hour, a checkup from the neck up, appointment with yourself, okay? Cool. Number 4, ask often if what I'm doing is going to get me where I need to be. Sometimes, do y'all ever, like, when you're just trying to, like, it's almost like you're avoiding something, you're avoiding, like, what you should be doing. And sometimes I'll catch myself, like, at Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, what am I doing? This is not going to help me get 50 unit members. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever just show up at the grocery store and you just walking around and you're like, I think I'm going to get some chips. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Come on. I can't be the only one that just stops somewhere and is just moseying around. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on. Okay, whatever. Y'all are all lying. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm just saying. Or you're in a drive-thru. You ain't even hungry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I go to Starbucks. I be like, I done had 3 today. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's because it's called, are y'all ready? This is what that is called. It is called procrastination. That is what that is called. So sometimes you guys have to ask yourself, I know, honey. I'll be like, what you doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ask often if what you are doing is going to get you where you want to be. Sometimes I wonder if Hobby Lobby is going to have me some recruits up in there, but they don't. Neither does Starbucks. I mean, if I warm chatter, but the truth is I went to shop and get coffee. Okay? I never went with intention. Okay? So you've got to ask often, what the heck are you doing? Keep yourself accountable. Okay? Oh my gosh. I just found myself in the freaking Hobby Lobby, so I went back outside to the car and started making my calls. You know what I'm talking about? Once you realize what the heck you're doing, fix it. Don't just realize it and be like, well, dang, I'm already here. I'm going to shop. No, go to your car, make your calls. Okay? All right. Number 5, track. You guys, a tracked number grows. I literally just said, I just messaged Holly not too long ago, and I said, is there one single piece of paper that can help me track my goal for the seminar year, like the Quad Star, the quarter sales, quarter sharing? I need one piece of paper. I don't want 20 pieces of paper that I got to keep up with, but one, right? And she said no. So now I've got to sit down and figure, I got to make it, okay? Because there's not one. I can't keep up with 10 pieces of paper. I can barely keep up with earrings, and there's only 2, okay? I'm just saying. So I got to have one single piece of paper. So for you guys, when it comes to activity, guess what your tracking sheet is? Take a guess. Beast mode sheet. Bing, bing, bing. Lindsay, you're getting a prize. Beast mode sheet. It tracks your sales. It tracks how many people you're getting in front of. It tracks how many calls you're making because you're doing your bookings at the top, right? Because you're obviously not getting bookings if you ain't making phone calls. You obviously are not selling product because you ain't seeing people, right? You obviously are not sharing. You're not getting recruits because you're not doing sharing appointments. Okay, so your beast mode sheet holds you accountable. And if you're terrified of that thing, it's because your calendar is empty. Everybody's like, okay, we're done, Nikki. Thank you. Okay, so your tracking sheet, you got to have it. You got to track those income producing activities, which are your faces, your calls. What do you need to get you closer? You got to track it, okay? And final, number 6, keep your mind on track. Keep your mind on track. How do you do that? Well, for one, you spend time with Jesus. You get in that prayer closet, or you turn the radio off on your way home from work, whatever. Read a book. Listen to some podcasts. Listen to those amazing Mary Kay trainings that I post all the time. I have some amazing friends, and they share a lot of amazing stuff. And listen, the more that you grow your business, the more incredible people you get to hang out with. I'm just telling you. I mean, it's freaking amazing. Okay? I got the most incredible women. 2 of my girlfriends just finished, well, they had finished their Malibus the same time that I finished my Equinox. And so they just pick up their Malibus. Lisa Kimbrough and Jessica Finkston. And Jessica Finkston has been a sales director for about 4 years. And her goal has been her car, to earn a car, period, in Mary Kay. And she finally did. And so you know what I did? I mailed her those little, the Malibu has push start. So they needed the little diamond push start thingy. You know what I'm talking about? Around her. She needed that. So they both got that in the mail for me. It cost me $5 from Amazon for both of them. And I was like, I have incredible friends. Like, one girl lives in Georgia. Lisa lives in Georgia. And Jessica lives in Lebanon, Tennessee. I've never even heard of that place. Like, I would have never met them had I not been growing my business. Okay, so I don't know how I got on that, but keep your mind on track. Training, that's where I was going with that. Those women share lots and lots of information with me, and I always, if it's good training, forward to the Nikki's Queen Bees group. If you've ever listen to this message from NSD Holly Lowe. That's a good one. Listen to it, star it. Y'all, if you go on your Voxer thing, when you star a message, so let's just say Nikki's Queen Bees. Okay, the last message was from Carrie. She said, well, great work. If I click on that message, can y'all see this? It's kind of, oh, there we go. See, I clicked on the message. If I go down here to the bottom, I hit star. That message will pop up in its own little folder. You'll hit those little, hold on, sorry. This is really hard for me. You'll hit these 3 buttons, those 3 lines, okay? It's like a menu. And then you hit starred. Y'all see that? Right there. So you'll hit starred. And guess what? That last message that I sent from NSD Holly Lowe, I starred it because it's good. So anytime I'm feeling weary or wonderful, I'm going to go listen to this. Y'all get what I'm talking about? You got to keep your head clear. Sometimes I just need to, and then this one from Kathy Goff. I sent it to Lindsay. Oh my God, that thing is good. Okay, sometimes I just need to go back and listen to it again because I forgot. It's not that I forgot. It's just that my thoughts and my emotions has taken over. And so I need to come back. You know what I'm saying? Center myself. And how do you do that? You control what you're listening to and what you're reading and what you're thinking about. Okay, how in the world do you fix your brain? Those 3 things. Well, how to fix your brain. You read something good, listen to something good, pray, control who you're around, and control what you say. Have an affirmation. Those are the 5 things. Okay? So, you guys, goal setting. I want you to now, before Christmas, I want you to start thinking now. What is 2021 going to be doing? What is it going to look like for you? I always think next month ahead. Are you thinking, how to finish December, I mean, of course, you need to be thinking about finishing December, but you also need to be thinking forward. Don't get so stuck in 1 month that you're not thinking about next month, too. Okay. Sometimes we do that. Especially in the beginning of my business, I just focused on, oh my God, I just got to focus on this month. I got a deadline 31st. This is what I got to do. Right. But the truth is that if I focus on this week, every single week, it will give me my end goal, right? This week, what can I do today to get me to my weekly goal? That will get me to my monthly goal. You got to break it down. Look at that little chunker. I just want to give you some sugies right there, little buddy. I just give you some sugies. I just give you some sugies. Okay, he's so fluffy. I could just snuggle. I love snuggly puppies. I've had chihuahuas like forever, and they're not super fluffy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be my next dog, is a fluffy dog. If anything ever happens to any of the 3 I got, I can't handle 4. I had 4 at one time, and it was terrible. I just want you to know, they get like double trouble. I'm just saying. They make double messes too. It's not fun. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. Please unmute and tell me what you're taking away.
That my mind is my biggest enemy, but at the same time can be like best friend, I guess.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
girl. It totally can. That's so cool. Okay. Who else?
So I started writing my goal. The first one is to overcome fear and procrastination.
So fear does not come from the Lord. So my biggest breakthrough moment was at our pre-link. I don't know if y'all watched that. Who was on the pre-link? Oh, come on. Somebody was on there. I'm pretty sure. Cindy, you watched the pre-link. Shelly, I think you earned the pre-link. You ain't watched it.
I mean, you see what had happened was
Brandy, didn't you?
trying to overcome this procrastination, okay?
You gotta watch that. Seriously, watch it tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Angie Locke basically she opened me up and like blew all this Jesus inside and then sewed me back together. Woo, honey. It was good. Okay. It was good. And I found out that I have a fear of failure. Fear of failure. But the truth is that will hold me back forever if I let it. So how do you overcome fear? Well, you get into action. And you trust that God's on your side. That's what you do. Fear doesn't come from the Lord. It's lack of trust in Him.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So go spend some time with Jesus, Shelly. I promise it'll make you feel better. Okay, Brandy.
Okay. My takeaway is I definitely need to work on my goals.
Okay.
Like I need to break them down better. And instead of growing my business, I need to work on, exactly what I want to do. And what I want to do is grow my customer base because I don't have one at this point, really. I mean, like 10 girls. So
Hey, 10 is better than 0. 10 is better than 0.
Absolutely it is. But how can 10 girls keep me going?
Get
I can sell
referrals from them,
everything,
10.
But then what?
You get referrals from them.
Yeah.
And I have something I'm gonna send you something too.
Okay.
If you'll text me your email, I'll send it to you tonight.
Okay, I'll do it. And it's my fault. I haven't done what I should be doing.
Okay,
As far
but
as
here's
reaching out.
another thing, Brandy, I want you to think about is that you also have to forgive yourself for what did or did not happen in 2020.
Okay.
You have to. Because if you don't forgive yourself, what is forgiveness for? God calls us to forgive, and it's for us, right? It's
Mhm.
not for the other person or whatever.
Absolutely.
So you have to forgive yourself. And I think, this is something I talked to Lindsay about too, but you've got to forgive yourself for what you didn't do. because you
Mhm.
can't change it. You can't go back. So you've got to stop reliving that over and over and over, because that's what your brain does, is it relives that over and over and over. So you got to forgive all of that, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Forgive it, learn from it. So I had this, the reason I was having fear of failure is because of what happened in 2019. My husband deployed and I was in survival mode. And so there was a lot of things that I had goals of that I didn't do. Right.
Mhm.
So I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive myself for what didn't happen in 2019. And when I did that and I for real surrendered and gave that all to God, 2020, most people had a terrible year. I did not. My husband said, "This was your best year ever in your business." And it was because I forgave myself for what I didn't do. I accepted that I had to learn something in that process and move on.
Okay.
So journal it if you have to. Write
Okay.
it
And I'm
all
gonna
out.
work more on my goals and set like a real goal instead of a general goal.
Okay, I like it. Cindy, what you got for me, girl?
Basically, be careful what you're letting inside you. Don't let negativity build up. Be careful who you have around you, the influences of others. When you're wanting to do better, you need to have better around you.
Yes, that is so true. So true. It really impacts you more than you think you do. And a lot of times when it's almost too late when you realize that somebody or something has been impacting you, it's already too late most of the time. So if you're just cautious ahead of time, like, oh, I don't need to be around that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you can kind of, I guess, control it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Y'all, I love you guys, and I really enjoyed this training tonight. It was so good. I ain't even gonna lie, it was all from Jesus. So I love y'all, and I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget all of those dates I told y'all at the beginning. I hope y'all have a great Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And I believe that I paid for some goodies to go to the mail to y'all. So if y'all got a Christmas gift for me, let me know. Oh, Lindsay, that was for being read. You love that book, don't you? But everybody's going to get a Christmas gift. If you're an active consultant, you are getting a card with a little goodie inside of it. Okay? I love y'all. Mwah. Bye.